Hey guys, welcome to Jack's Beautiful You. Today's video we're going to be doing my May perfume tray, which is nuts because I feel like I just did my April perfume tray. I have no idea where this month went, but it went by way too fast. It was a great month for me. It's my birthday month and I had an amazing birthday. And thank you to all of you who wish me a happy birthday. I really appreciate you guys so much. This community is awesome. And I just really appreciate your positivity and your support. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie, and on this channel we mostly talk about perfumes. If you're interested in hearing about my April perfume tray recap and then picking out 10 new perfumes to focus on for the month of May, then just keep on watching. So if you're new to these videos, I do go through the month before. So April, I picked out 10 fragrances to focus on. I'm going to quickly go through and talk about those fragrances and let you know how I really feel about them. This is my way to really get to know my fragrances, really wear them, concentrate on them, and really decide if I truly love them or not. And I'm happy to report that this month, April, was a fantastic month for fragrances for me. And I really enjoyed every single one of my perfumes on my tray. So there are none that are on the chopping block and none that will be decluttered. And then, of course, we will pick out 10 new fragrances for May. So starting with April's recap, let's start with Giardini di Toscana Celeste. I think this is the one that I wore the most the month of April. I adore this fragrance. I don't know what it is about it, but there's something so sponge sugary sweet in here. This smells so good. So there's seawater in the opening, which isn't for everybody. This is definitely one to test for yourself. Seawater, there's lime, there's raspberry, there's violet. It smells like raspberry and violet candies to me. And then the base has this like sponge sugar feel. It's very airy, sweet vanilla and sugar. It's so good. I adore this one. The performance is really good as well. No problems there, but it is polarizing. So this is one to test for yourself. This isn't going to work for everyone. It doesn't mix well with everybody's skin chemistry. Some people don't like the C notes in the opening, but I absolutely love it. So this is by Giardini di Toscana Celeste. This will be going absolutely nowhere. All right, I told you guys that I didn't know when to wear this fragrance. This is by Amouage and this is Sunshine Woman. I've had this for a while but really didn't wear it much because I just didn't know when to wear it. And I have to say it really worked in the springtime. I think this would be a good fall scent too. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I have this and I'm so happy that I got to wear it in the month of April. I felt like it fit really well. And this has the perfect name. The bottle and the name Sunshine. It just is happy. It's a happy perfume that instantly uplifts my mood. It really is a mood booster. And this, I've heard people say that this doesn't have good performance on them, which I don't have that experience. I had pretty decent performance from it. It wasn't a screamer, it didn't fill up the room, but I had moderate performance with a moderate scent bubble and I wasn't struggling to smell it. So I don't have issues with the performance of this at all. And I was very happy with how I felt and just how it smelled for me. I get a lot of this apricot feel to the fragrance, which there's no apricots in here. There's osmanthus, but sometimes osmanthus smells like apricots and I could swear there's apricots in here. I mean, it is very distinct to my nose. Do you guys get apricots from here? There's also some tobacco or tobacco blossom in here. Definitely pick up like a spicy tobacco feel without it being over the top. It's light. It's like a feminine tobacco. That's what I picture when I smell this. There's some florals in here. There's definitely some almond in this fragrance as well. I get this almondy goodness in the fragrance. I think there's some black currant in here. I get a little bit of a sweet fruitiness to this that's not just apricots. And it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is another polarizing scent that does not work on everybody, but I love it. So definitely try this one for yourself. It's not safe. It's expensive. You need to test this first, but I find this one to be really uplifting and quite beautiful. So this is by Amouage Sunshine Woman. All right, this next one is one that I love, another polarizing scent. I didn't get to wear it as much as I wanted to though. I'll tell you why. This is by Parfums de Marly and this is Valaya. I expected there to be a huge dent in this fragrance because I love it. However, like I said, it's polarizing. And I came home one day from work, took a shower, sprayed this all over, went downstairs, and my husband sniffed the air and said, "Babe, why do you smell like lighter fluid?" I mean, literally you could hear my heart breaking into a million pieces. I was like, "Oh no, you don't like this?" He's like, "No, I do not like that fragrance." So my husband does not like this. He thinks it smells like lighter fluid. I do not think it smells like lighter fluid at all. I'm not sure where he's getting that from, but I know there are people who really don't like this. I feel like this is a fragrance that your brain either interprets as incredibly beautiful or something terrible. So I ended up not wearing this one as much in the month of April as I wanted, because I do hang around my husband a lot. We spend a lot of time together, and so I have to wear this when he's not around, and that's not all that often. So I'm not getting rid of it. I mean, I don't have to. It's not like he tells me I'm not allowed to wear fragrances he doesn't like, but that's what I want to do. I want to smell good for my husband. I want to smell nice. I want him to think I smell good. I don't want him to hug me and cuddle with me and think I smell like lighter fluid, okay? I want him to enjoy my scent, and, you know, just like I want to enjoy his, right? I don't want to be around him if it's stinky, you know, if he smells stinky, right? So anyway, I will definitely not be decluttering this because I think it's gorgeous. To me, this is a citrusy, peachy, I think there's white peach in here. I get that white peach feel. Very beautiful, musky, clean smelling. Almost like laundry fresh clean without it being too much in that direction. Lots of muskiness, and then I get this woodiness in here too. It's very beautiful. It's addicting. I love it. I love how this smells. I love the bottle. I think the bottle is beautiful, and I think I smell good when I wear this, and the performance of this is outstanding. This will last you through your entire day. This is a Ninja perfume. This thing just keeps on going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. I personally love it. I will not be decluttering it. I'll just have to pick times when he's not around to enjoy this. But yeah, I love it. But my husband does not. So let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts on Valaya? Is it a yes or it is a no? Because I know people have strong opinions both ways about this fragrance. So this is by Parfums de Marly Valaya. Okay, I had 3 perfumes this month that had me in a bit of a chokehold. And well, Celeste, actually 4, because Celeste was one that I was reaching for a ton. Although I kind of feel like I'm good with Celeste for a little while because I wore it a lot and I kind of got it out of my system. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm not sick of it, but I feel like I could use a break from it, if that makes sense. Whereas these next 3 fragrances, I feel like I just keep on wearing. I don't want to take them off my tray. I want to put them on May's tray and keep wearing them. So the first one is by Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Musc Noir Rose for Her. I put quite a dent in this fragrance because it is addicting. It's like, I'm not even going to take the cap off and smell it because I will just sit here and sniff it. It is so addicting to me. I don't know what it is about this. This has improved in performance for me. When I first got it, I didn't think it performed very well. Not an issue for me anymore. It's not a screamer, but it definitely lasts and I can smell it. I get these gorgeous wafts. Compliment magnet, especially for men. I think men really love this. There's something to the musk in here that just draws people in. It's sweet. It's fruity with the plum, it's got rose, and then it has this gorgeous, gorgeous musk that I love. There's some pink pepper in here too, which I do pick up on. I really enjoy it. I think it's beautiful. I don't want to stop wearing it. I probably won't. I probably won't. I did wear this one a lot in the month of April, and it was gorgeous. Compliment magnet. So this is by Narciso Rodriguez, Musc Noir Rose for Her. Another one that I ended up absolutely loving, and I'm so happy I bought this. This is by Nobile 1942, and this is Cafe Chantant, and oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is a powdery vanilla cherry, delicious, elegant, beautiful, sophisticated perfume that has me in a chokehold right now. This is stunning. It's sweet, but not too sweet. And there's just something so classy and sophisticated about this fragrance. I absolutely love it. So I had tried this one a long time ago, put it on my wish list, and forgot all about it. Saw it on sale not too long ago and snatched it up, but I couldn't remember what it smelled like. So it was kind of like a blind buy. You know, I remembered liking it, but I didn't really remember what it smells like. You guys, I don't know why this is just so freaking fantastic, but there's something about this composition that is addicting. So there's sour cherry, star anise, and bay leaf in here. I don't really pick up anything green like bay leaf, but I do get that sour cherry and that star anise. The star anise is very slight. Like I pick up something along those lines, but if you don't like anise, don't let that deter you from this fragrance because it's not overpowering. There's definitely some cherry in here, but again, not overpowering. There's nothing overpowering in here. There's heliotrope and iris. I think that's where that classy sophistication is coming from and that powderiness is coming from. I think iris just makes perfumes smell so classy and sophisticated. And then there's definitely lots of vanilla, benzoin. There's musk and patchouli in here, but I don't get a ton of the patchouli. It's there, but it's not overpowering. Again, very well balanced fragrance. Definitely lots of vanilla and lots of benzoin. It's sweet, but not too sweet. Performance is moderate all around. It's definitely not a screamer, but it's soft. But I think this was meant to be soft. This is a soft, elegant, feminine, gorgeous fragrance that does not get enough love and attention. This is by Nobile 1942 Café Chantant. Okay, and the other one that was a like when I got it, it was a very strong like, it was a blind buy. When I purchased it, I thought, yes, this is gorgeous, I love it, but lately it has risen from a very strong like to an absolute love, and it again has me in a little bit of a chokehold at the moment. This is by Mont Blanc and this is Signature. Beautiful fragrance. This is an affordable, like a more affordable fragrance. I love this. This is so good. I get the clementine more now that it has sat, and it's this juicy, sweet, but citrusy clementine. It makes me feel like I'm biting into a juicy clementine. And then it has this cloud of clean musk. Your skin but better. You just got out of the shower. You're nice and clean. Sexy musk. And there's some vanilla in here too. That gives it a sweetness, which I really like, but more than the vanilla, I get musk. And it feels to me like a cloud surrounding me. I just love it. And I get really good performance out of this one. Somebody said that this only performed like an hour on them. That is not the case for me at all. This lasts on me for most of the day, and I get this absolutely fantastic, enjoyable scent bubble around me that I cannot get enough of. And I adore this fragrance. This is really becoming one of my favorites. And yeah, I just think it's so good. Highly recommend you get your nose on this one if you like musky, sweet, citrusy, vanilla, musky fragrances. Definitely get your nose on it. It is fantastic in my opinion. So this is by Mont Blanc Signature. All right, a perfume that I really like a lot. It's a very strong like to a love. I definitely don't want to declutter it, but I just didn't wear it as much as I thought I would. This is by Afnan and this is La Fleur Bouquet. It's really pretty. I really like this one. If you like fragrances like Ex Nihilo's Fleur Narcotique, but you want something a little sweeter, this one's sweeter. This is definitely one to try out, and this is like $30. I think this is a really good affordable gem, but for some reason this one just didn't get reached for as much as the other ones. I still think it's really good. I get decent performance out of it. It's a really good hidden gem. I don't hear too many people talking about it. It's an affordable gem for sure. Really great quality. This made my husband's top 10 list. He loves this one. And I really love it too. I think it's amazing. I think I was just excited about some of these newer fragrances that I had added into my collection that this one kind of fell to the background, but still one that I highly recommend, especially if you like that fruity, floral, musky, pretty girl, easy reach springtime type of fragrance. This definitely will do that for you without breaking the bank. So highly recommend. It is beautiful. This is by Afnan La Fleur Bouquet. This next one, I am not decluttering it and I liked it most of the time, but sometimes I didn't like it. So this is a weird one for me. This is by Givenchy and this is Irresistible, the Eau de Parfum. I had a few days where I wore it and loved it, thought it smelled amazing, but there was one day, I think I just wasn't in the mood for it. You know how sometimes you pick the wrong fragrance and you kind of wish you'd pick something else? I just think that's what happened. I think I picked this one as my scent of the day and I just didn't, I wasn't feeling it. And I thought, wow, that is so sweet. You know, sometimes this perfume is too sweet for me and sometimes it's not. Do you ever have that happen where you just put on a perfume and one day you just love it and then the next day you don't? Anyway, I'm not getting rid of this one. I mean, most of the time I love it, but I will say you have to understand that this is a sweet perfume. If even I'm saying it's sweet, okay? I love sweet perfumes. So this is one that you need to try for yourself. It has a gorgeous pear note in here though that I just adore. It has this really refreshing kind of rose, and then like a watery, refreshing rose, but lots and lots of sweetness, muskiness, clean musk though, the kind of musk I like, without it being scratchy or screechy, but it is sweet. So yeah, I do like this one. I do recommend it if you like sweet, fruity, pear, rosy, musky fragrances. Very feminine, very girly for sure. This is not for people who are looking for unisex fragrances. You know, this is very feminine, ultra feminine fragrance with good performance. So this is by Givenchy Irresistible, the Eau de Parfum. All right, up next we have by the House of Guerlain, and this is Angelique Noire. Absolute stunning fragrance. This is a masterpiece in my opinion. I just cannot get enough of this, but it was difficult for me to wear this too many times in the month of April just because this is so expensive, and I have a hard time wearing my super expensive fragrances on an everyday basis, which I am trying to get better. And I did make a dent. I did make a dent in this fragrance, but when I did wear this, this makes my eyes roll in the back of my head. This is vanilla and Angelica. Believe it or not, I'm not even a green person, but there are no sharp, harsh, bitter notes in here. The Angelica is smooth and it just goes together with the vanilla in here perfectly. Like the combo together just is beautiful. It's stunning. So if you're looking for a really interesting, smooth, very elegant, very upscale, luxurious smelling green vanilla, this is definitely one to check out. Not safe though. This is definitely not going to be for everyone, but I adore this. And like I said, I really do think this is a masterpiece. There's pear in here too, which I really love. It smells so good. It smells so good. I get decent performance out of this too. Not a beast for sure, but it's pretty decent. I don't really have any complaints, and the smell is heavenly. So this is by the House of Guerlain, Angelique Noire. And last but not least, we have by the House of Xerjoff, this is Chantant. This is my fragrance that just reminds me of spring, fairy tale, Easter, happiness. It gives me a very specific picture in my mind, which I've told you guys before. Me sitting outside in the woods, having a picnic with some coconut cookies and some tea. That's what this smells like. The notes are vaulted. Nobody really knows what's in here, but I swear there's coconut in here. There has to be. It's coconut, it's powdery, it's sweet, it's vanillic, it's woody, it's almond. Definitely a tea note in here. It's so good. It's so good. I love this one. Really decent performance. Moderate all around. Definitely not something that will fill up a room, but again, I don't have issues with the performance of it, and I enjoy this one in the springtime so much. It is a happy fragrance that always makes me smile. So this is going absolutely nowhere. This is by Xerjoff Chantant. All right, guys, let's pick out 10 new fragrances for the month of May. All right, guys, up first, we have the brand new release by Hez Parfums. This is Muses. So the pre-sale is going on right now. I'll leave all the information in the description box. And then the fragrance ships out, I believe May 6th is when it starts to ship. So this was sent to me by Hez Parfums, and I have to say this is probably one of my favorites from the house. I told you guys that Banana Bread Banshee was my favorite, and this was my second favorite, but the more I wear this, I don't know, I think spring and summer, this is my favorite, and then fall and winter, Banana Bread Banshee would be my favorite, but I have really been loving this. The more I test this fragrance out, the more I'm like, yes, this is so good. And I believe that Hez's wife is the one who made this fragrance, and it was her first. So congratulations to Mrs. Hez because this is just absolutely gorgeous. So the top notes, you have some lemon. It says cold pressed lemon. And then there's some other fruity notes. I believe there's apple and pear and bergamot. So it's fruity. I don't really pick up the apple and the pear. I just get the lemon but I think the fruity notes that are in the opening help to sweeten it up so the lemon doesn't smell like cleaner or lemon pledge. You know how sometimes that can happen with lemon fragrances. This is a sweet lemon that almost kind of gives me a gourmand feel without it actually being gourmand. This is not a gourmand perfume, but this gives me a sweet, delicious lemon in the opening. I absolutely love the opening of this fragrance. And then you have some Lily of the Valley in here, which I definitely pick up on, this like kind of clean feel. There's some other florals in here. I think there's orange blossom. And then in the base there's a lot of woody notes. Specifically, I pick up some sandalwood, and then there's definitely musk in this fragrance as well. So it's a sweet, lemony, floral, woody, musky fragrance that has a tiny touch of this gourmand touch without it actually being gourmand. It has just the right amount of sweetness to keep this away from that cleaner feel. I mean, it's just very well done. Very, very well done. Very well balanced. Congratulations to Hez's wife for an amazing, amazing fragrance. So this is by Hez Parfums Muses. This next perfume is a lifer perfume for me. I cannot be without this fragrance. This is by Chanel, and this is Chance Automne, the Eau de Parfum. And this is a fragrance I never, ever, ever want to be without. It is beautiful. It is a lifer. It is one that I can reach for anytime, any place, anywhere, and it fits. You can dress it up, dress it down. It could be a signature scent. It's an easy reach, but it still smells classy, elegant. This is quince. This is rose and some beautiful, beautiful, clean muskiness that makes me kind of think of shampoo, but in the most elegant, sophisticated kind of way. This is the Eau de Parfum, moderate performance on this. Better than the EDT for sure. Not a screamer of a perfume, but I love wearing this in the springtime. So this is by Chanel Chance Automne, the Eau de Parfum. Okay, I could not be in springtime mode without putting this perfume on my tray. This is spring in a bottle. This is by Parfums de Marly Meliora. I am super, super excited to wear this one because this one is fairy tale, whimsical, springtime, happiness, and berries in the forest. Fairies picking berries in the forest. That's what this perfume is. It's so, so good. If you like fruity fragrances with some florals and just, I don't know, there's something about this that just feels very fairy tale-like. It's very whimsical, and I love the red berries in the fragrance. It's gorgeous. Like I said, there's more than just fruity notes. There's florals in here as well. There's a hint of a greenness to this fragrance, which kind of reminds me of like that forest. That's where I'm getting that forest vibe from. But even though I don't really like green notes very much, it's not overpowering or too green in here. It's not bitter or sharp or harsh. And then there's some musk and some vanilla in the base that sweetens it up. The muskiness gives it an airiness that just fits this time of year to perfection, and I love it. The performance is only okay. It's not that great. I don't get amazing performance out of this. I wouldn't even call it moderate. I can't remember exactly how long I get because I haven't worn this since last spring. This is a very springtime perfume for me. So I'll have to refresh my memory on the performance of this, but from what I remember, the performance is not super amazing, but I'll get back to you on that and let you know. Now that it has sat for a while, I'm hoping maybe it's better, but we'll see. So that is by Parfums de Marly Meliora. Okay, a fragrance that got pushed to the back burner that I have not worn in a while, but I absolutely love this fragrance, and I wore it the other day and I knew it was going on my tray for May. This is by Valentino, and this is Voce Viva Intensa. This is a designer perfume that some people say is basic, boring. I don't really think it is. I think there's something to this one. This has something to it that I really enjoy. So this is a citrusy, white floral vanilla scent. There's bourbon vanilla in here, and then there's some moss in the base, which I don't think is going to be for everyone. And usually I don't like moss in my fragrances, but in here it works for me. It's not over the top for me. I don't pick it up a lot. I do pick it up, but I don't pick it up a lot. Definitely some white florals, beautiful fragrance. I get decent performance out of it, and there's just something to it that smells very pretty girl, easy to wear. This is office appropriate. You're not going to offend anyone. You could wear this to church. You know, this is an everyday springtime scent where you're just going to smell nice, you're going to smell pretty, and you're going to smell like springtime. And I have not worn this in forever, and it is time. And I really like the bottle. So yeah, I'm excited to wear this one on the days when I just need something that smells good, that is inoffensive, and easy to wear. You know, those types of days. So that is by Valentino Voce Viva Intensa. Okay, I've been having this weird vanilla craving lately, but I want a vanilla that is going to work for the warm weather. So now's the time to wear this because I really feel like this is a spring and summer vanilla. This is by the House of Sillage Hufflepuff. It is time to wear this. I love this perfume. The way this perfume smells is so freaking good to me. This would be like a top 10 for life perfume for me if it wasn't for the performance. The performance isn't amazing, but I haven't worn this in a while, and it is a vanilla scent. So I'm hoping that it gets stronger because vanilla does age well, and vanilla usually does get stronger with time. So I'll report back to you at the end of the month and let you know about the performance of this, if it has gotten any better. Let's talk about this bottle because the bottle is something. I'm a huge, huge Harry Potter fan, and I think the bottle is stunning. The scent smells so good. It's lemon and coconut cream, and not coconut in a suntan lotion kind of coconut. No, no, no. This is true coconut cream gourmand goodness. There's some, I believe, peach in here as well, and lots and lots and lots of yummy, delicious vanilla without it being heavy. It's not a heavy scent, which is why I feel like this is going to be perfect for spring and summer. So this is going to satisfy my itch for vanilla for sure without suffocating me in the warm weather. So this is by the House of Sillage Hufflepuff. Okay, and speaking of coconut, I can feel myself starting to get into that coconut mood. Here in South Carolina, it's starting to get warm. Today's not too warm. Today's more springtime. Today's 70, I think 70 degrees outside. But we had a couple of days last week that was in the high 80s, and the real feel was like 91. I'm like, oh wow, it's summer. But it's kind of cooled off a little bit since then. But I think we're about to get up into the 80s again next week, and I don't think it's going to dip back down. So the reason why I'm telling you that is because when I get to those temperatures, I start to really crave my tropical coconutty fragrances. So right now, I'm in the mood for this one. This is by Dolce & Gabbana, and this is Dolce Garden. This one I purchased last year, but summer was coming to a close, and I ended up not being able to wear this one all that much. And this one has the most gorgeous coconut. Yes, this is tropical florals with some delicious coconut in here. I really need to get to know this fragrance more. I haven't worn this all that much, so I don't want to really talk about it too much, because like I said, when I purchased this, the season for it was coming to a close, and I just ended up not getting to wear it. So I've been waiting patiently to pull this out and wear it. I think I remember the performance being pretty good, but let me keep you posted. I know this is just a tropical, I think there's ylang ylang in here, maybe some frangipani, and some delicious coconut, vanilla. Yeah, I'm ready for this. This is by Dolce & Gabbana Dolce Garden. I have 2 Chanel's on here. I didn't realize that, but that's okay. I like Chanel. So this is by Chanel, and this is Gabrielle Essence. It has been a hot minute since I've worn this, and this is another white, floral, classy, sophisticated, elegant, spring in a bottle perfume. Yeah, why have I not worn this in so long? This smells so good. Wow, this is so elegant smelling. I'm just going to smell like class and sophistication in the month of May, I feel like. Yeah, love this one. I need to refresh my memory on it though. I know it smells really good, but I can't remember the performance. I think it's okay. I think it's moderate, but I will get back to you on this one. Super excited to wear it for springtime. So that is by Chanel Gabrielle Essence. All right, brand new to my collection. I have to wear this. I've been wearing it anyway. I can't seem to stop wearing it. This is by Rania J, and this is Musc Moschus. I never know if I'm saying that right, but that's what I'm going with. This was one that you guys told me I needed, and you were absolutely correct. I did not blind buy it. I got a sample of it first. Was like, oh yeah, everybody is so right. This is amazing, and here it is. So I definitely want it on my tray now. I feel like this is the perfect time of year for it. musky, black currants, sandalwood. Oh, the musk is gorgeous in here. It is gorgeous. And the performance is really good too. So if you like musky fragrances and sandalwood with a little bit of sweetness from some, I believe, black currant in here, yeah, this is good. It's powdery, it's elegant, it's the most gorgeous musk. I see why so many people rave about this. So this is by Rania J. Musc Moschus. All right, another one that I recently got. This one is so beautiful. This is a gorgeous springtime rose scent with strawberry. This is by the House of Tomovici Empyrean. I cannot wait to wear this month. I feel like this is just beautiful. If you like strawberries, this has the most beautiful strawberry bergamot nutmeg opening. And then there's some absolutely gorgeous rose in here that kind of reminds me of the same rose that's in Delina, but I prefer this over Delina. Delina's too sour for me. This is perfection. And then this has muskiness for sure. It has some sweetness in here, but it's not too sweet. And then there's definitely some muskiness to lift the fragrance up, but there's also incense in here as well, which I find to be quite interesting, and it just makes it so sophisticated and luxurious feeling. This is a very luxurious smelling fragrance to me with amazing performance. I love it. So this is by Tomovici Empyrean. All right, guys, I can't resist. I think out of all the fragrances that I have right now, I have a lot of perfumes that kind of have me in a chokehold right now, but this one takes the cake. This one was my birthday present for my husband, and this is by Mind Games French Defense. I am so excited to have this perfume. You have no idea. I am so in love with this fragrance. I don't even have words to express to you guys how much I love this perfume. This has the best cherry. This is my favorite cherry fragrance. It is at this point. I know I just got it. I don't care. This is my favorite cherry fragrance. This is a dark, deep black cherry that I swear has like liquor infused in it or something. It smells like boozy to me. This is a boozy fragrance. There's no boozy notes in here, but it smells boozy to me for some reason. And then it's got lots of different florals. It's so good. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's got some woody notes in here. It's definitely an ambery, woody, cherry floral fragrance. That ambery woodiness definitely comes through and just ties it all together. I think this is one of the best smelling fragrances I've smelled in a really long time. And I absolutely adore it. This is by the House of Mind Games French Defense. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Those are the 10 fragrances that I have picked out for the month of May. Let me know, have you tried any of these? What do you think? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? I love to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. If you did find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!